Montana, a beautiful state located in the Rocky Mountain Range up in the north. Famously named after quarterback legend Joe Montana, Montana really does make a name for itself. Out of all the states in this great country, Montana is one of them, often referred to as the gateway to the Dakotas. Montana is known for, well, things. The most popular of these things is its sky. Locals refer to it as the Big Sky State, while out-of-towners tend to refer to it as the Big Sky State. But why is this the case? Why does everyone consider Montana the Big Sky State? Does Montana really have the biggest sky? Or is there a darker, more sinister secret? Like all good reporters, I have a hunger for truth and the shits for facts. Hi, my name is Jake, and tonight you will embark on a journey with me to uncover the hidden truths of Big Sky propaganda. As I attempted to find answers on my own, I couldn't seem to find the truth anywhere. With all the political tension and abundance of fake news media, I decided that if I wanted the truth, I would need to dive straight into the belly of the beast. I needed to go mobile. I needed to go to Big Sky. Here, I'll be asking people what they really think about Montana's sky. I finally made it. Big Sky. No one suspects a thing.
Have you seen a bigger sky?
I'm optimistic.
Never seen a sky bigger.
Have you seen a bigger sky? No. Have you ever seen a bigger sky?
No.
Have you ever seen a bigger sky?
Nope, this is the biggest damn sky ever.
Have you ever seen a bigger sky?
You know what? No, I haven't.
Have you ever seen a bigger sky?
Never seen a biggest sky I've ever seen.
Have you ever seen a bigger sky?
I don't think I've ever seen.
Have you ever seen a bigger sky?
Never in my life.
Wait, I want to redo.
Right, crazy
I wanna
big.
redo
Bigger
already.
than your mom. Titties. Bigger than.
No! Stop!
Have you ever seen a bigger sky?
This is the biggest sky I think I've ever seen in my entire life.
Just like this woman, I am just as puzzled. It seems as though my efforts are in vain and everyone has bought into this ridiculous propaganda.
Have you ever seen a bigger sky?
I've never seen a bigger sky.
Have you ever seen a bigger sky?
Never sky bigger ever.
It felt like no matter who I talked to, everyone gave me the same answer.
Have you ever seen a bigger sky?
Bigger sky than here?
Yeah.
There are other areas where maybe the mountains aren't quite so high on either side, that it's more spread out, but
It seems as though I may have finally found someone who wasn't bought into all the bullshit. And you see, Montana has mountains. And what these mountains do is they call it visual obstruction. Let's take a look at what the ideal sky situation would look like. Right here, you have the ground. This is the horizon, this is the ground. This is the biggest sky possible. Now, Montana, like I said, has mountains. These mountains are visual obstructions to the sky, causing there to be less sky to ground ratio, meaning that the sky is less than if the mountains weren't there. So, why does Montana claim to have the biggest sky when it clearly has visual obstructions? Mathematically, it makes no sense. Just as it seems, I finally start to break some ground. I notice that there's some music. It seems as though Big Sky Resort may be starting some sort of ritual. Perhaps to brainwash the weak-minded? I had to go deeper.
Have you ever seen a bigger sky?
Bigger what?
Sky!
Sky!
I have not, sir. I have not. No. Bigger top. Big top. Not bigger sky.
Have you ever seen a bigger sky?
No, only once.
Only once. When was
It
that?
was here 2 years ago. That sky was nuts.
Incredible. Thank
Massive.
you.
Massive.
Thank you.
Nothing was making sense. I was about to give up. Maybe this was silly. Maybe the Big Sky State is nothing more than just a marketing scheme, a sickly attempt at getting people to come and visit their state. I decided to head home, downtrodden and defeated. But I was welcomed home by a mysterious text. Who sent this? What do they know? I must continue. Well, thank you so much for meeting with me here today to discuss some of these questions that people often shy away from, especially in regards to what's happening up in Montana. You know, as we've discussed, Montana is pushing this initiative and this, propaganda that they have the biggest sky, which in my mind just makes no sense. It sounds like you share similar views to me.
Yeah, absolutely, and I really appreciate you having me on here because as you continue to uncover this Big Sky initiative, I would like to just bring and shed a little bit of light onto a larger initiative here, which is called the Big Grass Initiative. Are you familiar with Big Grass at all?
No, not at all.
All right, well, let's put it simply for you. As Big Sky is continued to be pushed by the agenda up through the Montana legislature, where are you looking to compare that Big Sky?
I don't know.
Are we looking up or are we looking down?
We're looking up.
We're looking up, right? And so as we continue to look up, compare skies, and go over this issue here, Big Grass, which is underneath our feet, is able to continually grow and infiltrate not only Montana, but a large portion of the country here. So
What's wrong with grass?
What I'm basically saying here is grass is actually an apex predator. It's at the top of the food chain, and it's a parasite that is spreading wildly throughout the country. If you look at parks, you look at schools, you look at houses, really anywhere you're able to look and gain a perspective on. We are putting grass in places where a lot of other things could reside and continue. So
that's true.
As we continue to look up and compare skies, we're forgetting about the grass that's growing underneath our feet and spreading as the largest parasite in the entire world, and the central hub for all of this is Montana.
Interesting. So what you're saying is that Montana is home to big grass, and big grass is trying to spread, and in order to cover it up, Montana legislative and officials are claiming that they have the biggest sky, and they're trying to distract us and tell us to look up instead of looking down at what's really happening.
Absolutely, sir. Absolutely, sir. This narrative is even reflected in the fact that Les Mis, the opening song of Les Mis, and Jean Valjean is singing "Look Down, Look Down." That movie and the playing in its entirety has been banned from Montana schools. And so you tell me if is this a coincidence or not. The Big Sky Initiative is just a cover up for Big Grass.
Wow, this has been super enlightening. Oh, excuse me, I'm getting a call from the Oval Office. Interesting. Let's put this on speaker.
Listen, Jake, this is President Joe Biden. We know what you are doing. Knock it the fuck off. You have no clue how big all of this really is. The people need to think Montana has the biggest sky. So, if you know what's good for you, you will back the fuck off. I am only going to warn you once.
I've come to realize that this conspiracy is bigger and deeper than I could have ever imagined. This is truly too big for just one man. For the safety of my well-being and for the safety of my family, I've made the difficult decision to step away from this. One thing can be certain, and that is nothing can be certain.